everyone, this is Habs, playing on Pinky's Revenge, because it makes, oh look at all those bone serpents, it makes us good background for some random talk. Anyways, yeah, so we got some more notices for about patch 1.0.6, so I guess it's an update to the 106 Conjecture video. We got a more concrete view of what this patch is going to be all about. So we'll go ahead and kind of run down some of the features. First of all, there's a lot of general polish being added to the interface as a whole. They put back, they're putting in sort of like a buyback from vendors feature. There's some extra text here and there in places that need it. Like they're going to be putting like your actual like numbered life total by your life total, like by the heart display. You know, just little things like that. You can, when you right-click on an item, if you can equip it, it'll equip it. Nice little touch there. Like on weapons that use ammunition, it'll show how much ammunition you have in the hotbar. So that's really nice, you know, so you can see how many more shots you got at a glance. You know, just a couple other just little nice little, you know, polish things. Just them kind of, you know, not necessarily things that like people are, you know, like unable to play the game without, but you know, they'll definitely be nice and very welcome. And this is in addition to the stuff that was already announced with the inventory management and everything. A couple other things. They're going to be adding ammo slots to your inventory. That's very nice. I mean, that's just sort of like having a quiver or a bullet pouch or whatever you want to call it. That's really nice. You know, again, not a really needed feature, but it's nice. It'll be nice to have. So pretty much, if you use you know, a weapon that uses some sort of ammo, you pretty much get 4 free inventory slots, so that's nice. And the other big polish that they're getting that I really like is the multiplayer server screen. It'll save servers you've been on, which is huge. That's great. No more, you know, constantly searching up the IP. Like, I have a notepad with the IPs of multiplayer servers I go to. I don't have to have that anymore. The application will save it natively, and that's a really good addition. That's one I definitely want to kind of take a moment and say, thank you. That's going to be really nice. So, anyways, now to some more nitty-gritty changes, some things that are really... it looks like the gameplay of this game is going to be changed dramatically, from what I can tell. One thing they're adding that's just really going to change things is they're adding in damage variance. Anytime any damage is dealt, there's going to be a possibility of going up to 15% above or below that total. So like, you know, if something hits you for 15, then you know, there'll be a chance it might hit you for 13 or 15, you know, so on and so forth. So it's going to kind of randomize damage numbers a little bit. And, you know, kind of make the game a little bit less predictable. And right along those same lines, there's going to be crits in the game. Now, I don't know if monsters can crit you, but we're going to be able to do crits, and that'll be cool. I think they're saying it's something like a 4 out of 100 chance or something natively. So that'll be cool. That'll definitely be cool. So it's kind of buffing players a tiny bit, but don't get ahead of yourself. The game's not getting easier. Let's keep pressing onward. Status ailments are going to be put into the game for both the player and enemies. They announced poison, being on fire, being cursed, and darkness as 4 different status ailments, which you know, he actually cited flaming arrows are going to be really awesome now. And I thought flaming arrows were pretty good as they were, but now they're going to be like, yeah, fire debuff. Awesome. So that's something to look out for, and I'm sure we're probably also going to have potions or other ways to cure those status ailments. So so we're probably going to look forward to some more potions. Or at least renewed uses for some items. Could be that too. Maybe that's what the angel statue does. There's a thought. Anyways, they've reworked magic from the ground up, it looks like. They've shown no screenshots of magic items, like with a tooltip or anything. So I have a feeling you're going to see a lot of adjusted damage and mana usage based on what they're doing. They're redoing mana regeneration, where the less mana you have, the slower it regenerates. So it's going to encourage a very careful, steady use of mana instead of like blowing your load, as it were. But obviously, you know, you can use a potion, but we'll get to that in a little bit. And also, jungle armor has been reworked to where now the set bonus is less mana usage, and then each piece gives you an increased crit chance. So the jungle armor will make you do essentially more damage. However, it's also noticed in the screenshot that the defense was nerfed, because I think jungle armor was right on par with your tier 6 armor, which I think was 6 defense for your helmet and your boots, and then 7 for the chest. The screenshot shows that the helmet gives you 4 defense. So I have a feeling that's going to turn into a defense nerf. They're changing the necro armor, where now it's a ranged set, where I believe each piece gives you increased ranged attack damage, and then the set bonus gives you a 20% chance of not using ammo when you shoot the thing, which is cool. That's nice. But again, necro armor was just like jungle armor, which with the 676 defense rating for the 3 pieces, showed the necro helmet giving you 5. So it looks like we're seeing a defense nerf with that as well. The last thing in the on the post, which won't be the last thing we talk about, but the last thing on the post was it was a screenshot showing like a dungeon, a golden dungeon chest with a keyhole, and the player with a key. So it looks like not only are we going to have locked chests, but that along with the ball and chain hazard from the last post, it looks like we're going to be getting a real big rework on dungeons in general, which is great, because right now the dungeon is just another area with different enemies and more treasure that you have to beat Skeletron to get into. It's nothing terribly special. Now, it sounds like it's really going to turn out to be something really awesome. So I can't wait for that. The biggest change is... yeah, this is big. This is big. All healing potions look like they're going to be healing half of what they do now. Because there is a screenshot with him hovering over a potion, and the tooltip says a normal healing potion healed 100 life. That's in comparison to 200 it heals now. Yeah, that's a pretty big... that's pretty damn meaningful. Now, some people will think, oh, well, potion cooldowns are only 15 seconds, right? Well, that's the other thing, is there's another screenshot of a debuff on the players that said potion sickness with 51 seconds remaining, which would lead me to believe that potion cooldowns are going up to probably around a minute. So now your potions heal you half as much, and you have to wait probably 4 times as long between using them. So your self-healing potential in this game looks like it's going, it's actually it's being reduced to 1/8, or in other words, an 87.5% reduction. That's pretty significant. Now, I say self-heal because I have a feeling in this magic reworking, maybe we're going to see healing spells. That's very possible. Very possible we're going to see healing spells. That's going to encourage more group-oriented play, and maybe even role-oriented play, where it's going to be a really good idea for one guy to strap on the jungle armor and get his healing staff and stay in the back, where the other guy, gets the big armor and the sword, but he's going to need some healings as he's tangling with the baddies. And I think... I can't say if that's going to be good. That's a system that is just, if that's what they're going to go for, again, it's all conjecture. If that's what they're going to go for, it sounds cool. Let's see how it works. And how is this going to affect single player? Because if single player becomes harder beyond all imagination, then, that's certainly its own issue. But we'll see. Now, they did also mention that everyone's going to get health regeneration now. And health regeneration is based upon how recently you've been hit. So the longer you can go without getting hit, the faster your regeneration's going to go. And he actually did say that it doesn't really make the game harder, but we'll see. So actually, I kind of went a little sensationalistic, and I apologize. I hope people listened all the way through to here. There is going to be health regeneration. So there's that. So, maybe it is all going to work out. I would love to see healing spells in the game, though. I think that would be really neat. And I really can't wait to start seeing... Oh, there you go. There's a Steam notification of Sloth playing Champions Online. I don't know if we're going to make a video of that, so don't read into that. We're checking it out. I've checked it out before and I didn't like it, but it was months ago. But anyways, that's Champions Online. Back to Terraria. And yeah, the final statement of it, he has no timeline on when the patch is going to be out, so we could be looking at another week or two. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty major content update as far as just changing the way Magic works, changing game balance, and it's saying a lot of things people have asked for, a lot of things people haven't even thought of. It's very exciting, and I really got to say, it's going to make hard mode, you know, especially the hardcore multiplayer series we're doing. You know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Check it out if you haven't already. That's going to make it pretty hard if these health and healing changes end up a little crazy in the balance department. We'll have to see how that works. But yeah. So all in all, it sounds like a good patch. I really hope it's a good sign for things to come. I really hope I'm right with while they're at, you know. Like I think the biggest thing is I think they need to make it easier to get into spells and magic in the beginning of the game. It just seems forever until you even get any mana, let alone a spell. You know, they need to. I really hope that's one thing I really hope we see is some like early game spells. They've done a really good job of adding early game weapons like with the spear and the trident and the wooden boomerang, things like that. That's one thing I'm really missing in this, you know, this new multiplayer we've been playing. Is it's just been like I want to use magic, but it's not even an option right now. The only magic item we have is a magic mirror, which can't kill anything, and I don't have any mana because I have enough stars to get mana, but I'm not using it because I don't have anything to use it with anyways. But anyways, so yeah, check the link in the description. I'm gonna be linking the forum post that has all this information. Keep playing Terraria. Stick around for the channel for more hardcore multiplayer Let's Plays, and I'm sure you'll see links in the annotations. And as always, don't die. Please. Please don't die. I don't want you to die. You know what?